हेलो एंड नमस्ते। मैं हूं रोशन शेट्टी और आपका स्वागत है जीपीएल सीजन 1 अनप्लग्ड ई क्रिकेट के महायुद्ध के दूसरे एपिसोड में। लास्ट वीक हमने पहले 14 मैचेस की हाइलाइट्स देखी थी और क्या धमाकेदार एक्शन था। अगर आपने एपिसोड 1 मिस कर दिया है तो कोई बात नहीं, क्योंकि आज हम फिर से छलांग लगाने जा रहे हैं जीपीएल सीजन 1 के मोस्ट थ्रिलिंग मोमेंट्स में। पिछले हफ्ते के मैचेस हमें एक रोलर कोस्टर राइड पर ले गए और आज हम देखने वाले हैं आगे के इंटेंस एनकाउंटर्स। सो लेट्स जंप राइट इन, बट पहले एक क्विक रिकैप ऑफ एपिसोड 1। तो ये हाल है टीम्स का 7 मैचेस के बाद। लगभग 2 मैचेस हर टीम ने खेले हुए। कोलकाता हॉक्स और दुबई वाइपर्स को छोड़ के न्यूयॉर्क एप्स, जितने टॉल उनके स्काई स्क्रेपर्स है वैसे ही लग रहा है यहाँ पर, क्योंकि वो जा चुके हैं टेबल टॉप पे 4 पॉइंट्स के साथ। उनको फॉलो कर रहे हैं दुबई वाइपर्स और कोलकाता हॉक्स, जिनके बीच बहुत ही कांटे की टक्कर हुई है। देखना पड़ेगा कैसे, और इनफैक्ट देखना दिलचस्प होगा कैसे मैच प्ले आउट होगा इनका।
I mean, earlier he's done a lot of pull shots in the same region, but he goes for it yet again.
No, got this time around, and the Mumbai Grizzlies will claim victory on their second match of the day.
At this point, London Rhinos desperately need dot balls.
Oh wow! और ये वापस से बाउंड्री क्रॉस करेगी. It is going to be a 6. Their over enthusiasm towards the end really cost them in this one. The Vipers shit in style with the boundary. He's got up. He doesn't even need the umpire to confirm it. He knows it's a 4, and that is it, folks. The Apes win by 2 wickets, and the Wolves are left to fend for themselves.
Oh no! This one's gone the distance.
Is it going to be caught? Yes, it
Yes!
is. And the winner comes through. 3 wickets. And you can see they are elated. गेंद भी नहीं मिलेगी, but ये गेम जाता है कोलकाता हॉक्स को. लंदन राइनोज काफी कोशिश कर चुके थे, लेकिन कोलकाता हॉक्स ऑलरेडी जीत चुके, ऑलरेडी उठ चुके थे अपनी चेहरों से, और उसी के साथ
The Rhinos regretting picking up bowling first.
Mumbai Grizzlies have gone on top of the table with 6 points, courtesy those phenomenal performances they have given while they are playing out there. Dubai Vipers दूसरे स्थान पर है. ये देखना दिलचस्प होगा कि क्या कर पाते हैं अगले मैच में. एपिसोड 1 में हमने देखा कैसे चेन्नई वुल्व्स ने सिडनी पैंथर्स के खिलाफ पहला धमाका किया और बिस्वास ने 16 बॉल में 44 रन बनाकर एक बड़ा बेंचमार्क सेट कर दिया. हरभजन के 2 विकेट्स इन द फर्स्ट ओवर तो भूल ही नहीं सकते. क्या पेस था, क्या टेम्परामेंट था, और पॉइंट्स टेबल भी फ्लिप होता जा रहा है. कौन सी टीम प्लेऑफ्स में अपनी जगह बनाएगी, सब अनप्रेडिक्टेबल है. एक साल पहले जीपीएल सीजन 1 लॉन्च हुआ था, जिसका प्राइस पूल था अ वूपिंग 2.51 करोड़, जहां 8 टीमों ने खेली थी 56 थ्रिलिंग लीग मैचेस और टॉप 4 टीम्स क्वालिफाई हुए थे प्लेऑफ्स के लिए. तो क्या आप रेडी हो जीपीएल सीजन 1 की यादों को रिफ्रेश करने के लिए? चलिए शुरू करते हैं ई क्रिकेट का महायुद्ध. शुरू करने से पहले एक क्यूआर कोड आपके स्क्रीन पे आएगा. इसे स्कैन करो और रियल क्रिकेट 24 डाउनलोड करो. आप बन सकते हो जीपीएल के अगले सुपरस्टार. आज के एपिसोड में हम आगे का एक्शन देखने वाले हैं. किसका परफॉर्मेंस धमाकेदार रहेगा और किसका सपना शिखर पर आकर टूटेगा, ये देखना अभी बाकी है दोस्तों. सो लेट्स बिगिन. Delhi Sharks, after a resounding victory, are coming back against Sydney Panthers, who have 1 loss and 1 win in their kitty. Team that really is shaping up. Sydney Panthers, their Pradyumna has had an incredible tournament, but he's also being supported very well by the likes of Azan, and also JP is here.
If you look at the Delhi Sharks, what did they do? Their top 2 batsmen, Biswas and Jayesh, they were really plugged in that first game today. And then, of course, the rest of the 4, they were happy to take those wickets, क्योंकि जब आप 70 odd chase कर रहे होते हैं, the wickets are going to come easily.
The Sharks winning the toss and choosing to bowl, something which they could not in their last game. They came out to bat first, got 77. Why would they want to actually, change something from that sorts?
It's a very good question, and it's something that tells you कि जो उनके opponents हैं, उनकी batting में कुछ है.
perhaps catch the batsman off guard, get a couple of wickets in, but that's a beautiful shot by the Panthers. That's a shot that sent it straight to the boundary.
With the square leg side and mid wicket side, और बार-बार बॉल उसी डायरेक्शन में जा रही है.
Yeah, there it is, the out.
With the square leg side and mid wicket side, और बार-बार बॉल उसी डायरेक्शन में जा रही है.
Yeah, there it is, the out.
एडजस्टमेंट तो होना ही था.
Oh yeah, Zan and Saurabh. Now batting duo by Molan was Pradyumna, who was the brute batsman, which means that in these types of boundaries after the power play is over is going to be difficult, but while it is,
You need to give these balls to Azan. He's been quite phenomenal with his cover drive.
oh, it's a beautiful shot, threading the needle. से शुरुआत की, लेकिन I think ये दो बाउंड्री ना काफी हावी होगी. इनसाइड फील्डर कोशिश कर रहे हैं
Wow.
करने की और बहुत ही शानदार कैच. Yeah. Certainly, oh my God, another beautiful shot. This one's going to be a 6. What else have we channeled that? It's the Flipkart Hustler series. And well, that is going to be another showstopper for.
ये लोग 2 run ले लेते हैं तो it will be 70.
Yeah,
We've had very
it is
few
high
70
up in
ones.
the air. I believe it's going to be caught. That they yet to hit a boundary, which I assume they're going to attempt to do now. And well, speak of the devil, and the devil appears. In this case, it's a boundary.
Devil graces them with the boundary. It's not often you see the devil
It's a
blessing you with boundary.
beautiful shot. You're an OG. You're a guy who's a connoisseur of fine movies.
And I am
well,
a connoisseur of fine catches.
Delhi Sharks. JP. Was not hoping to bowl that play. The Delhi Sharks have, well, they've done all right so far. And this is risky. Close. Wait, there is an appeal, but is it granted? Yes, it is. It is going to be an out. Oh, this looks risky. It's gone out. There it is.
जल्दी कट लग जाते हैं, मिस टाइम रहता है तो बहुत दिक्कत हो जाती है.
Oh, wow. Again, another beautiful boundary coming through. And you're going to need a wide ball to try and pull this one back. But, okay, that's the first 6 that was needed. It was out. But, yeah, no such luck about that. Oh, that's a beautiful catch coming through from the Panthers.
Last ball of the game, the Delhi Sharks, no matter what happens on this
Oh.
ball, they will lose this one and it goes for a wicket. Sydney Panthers finish this game in style.
Beautiful work coming out here from the Sydney Panthers, not letting the side of the Delhi Sharks.
Well, the man of the match is always be a question, or rather is always a question. But there you have it, sort of. Then I think that comes down to that 22 runs on board, strike rate of 314, 1 6, and of course 2 crucial fours. Knowing the fact that the ground is not big enough, or rather the ground is too big.
Sydney Panthers versus Kolkata Hawks. Like we mentioned, both teams coming off victories of their last games. तो वो चाहेंगे कि ये winning momentum आगे लेके जाएं. This is the players to watch out for. This is what they are heading for. Pradyumna, the top scorer for Sydney, and the top scorer for Kolkata, 68 runs. Sachin Chauhan. This is a straight head-on collision between the two top scorers from these teams.
The Hawks winning the toss and choosing to bowl. As always, I don't think there is anything to, it's a no-brainer.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, all 5 teams will probably win the toss and decide to bowl first. But it's actually a very calculated move.
हमने game शुरुआत की है, but उसी के साथ I don't think strategy ज़्यादा change हुई है कल से. In fact,
my God.
दूसरे ball पे ही out. Second ball पे तो.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow. Beautiful. Again, once again. Reason once those power play overs end. However, this time around, Pradyuman looking to reinvigorate his team with that beautiful boundary, and that's going to be a showstopper for.
मुझे ये देखना है चेतन किस तरह की बॉल डालते हैं ताकि वो सचिन को ट्रैप कर सके. पहले ही बॉल में आउट.
What? Really taking the time to see exactly what balls work and which ones don't. But looks like regardless, Trinal.
4 is a 4 nonetheless.
Indeed. And oh, that's a beautiful shot. That is what the Hawks have been waiting for. Another beautiful boundary coming through.
Every 10 balls he faces, वो 4 बॉल पे चौके मारेंगे और अगर वो यही साइड पे खेलते रहे तो चौके पे चौके लगते रहेंगे. Once
Wow.
again, a similar shot.
Does seem to be a little bit weaker for the Hawks, but never mind. Sujit is still going to find a way to smash those balls.
लेकिन उनकी टाइमिंग गलत हो गई.
Oh, and another loud appeal, but the umpire needs to agree for that, and this time around he will. To start to mount the pressure on the Kolkata Hawks, and oh, he's somehow threading the needle yet again. Trinal. Kolkata Hawks will take the first game.
You could see that one of their players was just literally signaling the drummer to start playing, to start celebrating. And even our junior players, our junior champions will join in with the celebration.
बस अब तो शुरुआत हुई है दोस्तों. ये तो सिर्फ 2 मैचेस थे. ब्रेक के उस पार और भी रोमांचक एक्शन आपको देखने मिलेगा. तो कहीं मत जाइए. We'll be back in just a bit with more GPL madness. Stay tuned.
Global E-Cricket Premier League took the world of esports by storm. GEPL is based on the world's biggest e-cricket game, Real Cricket. GEPL Season 1 set the bar. Loved by gamers. With GEPL Season 2, gear up for a never-before esports revolution.
वेलकम बैक दोस्तों। जीपीएल सीजन 1 के और भी थ्रिलिंग मैचेस आपका इंतजार कर रही है, जहां पर सारे मैचेस में कांटे की टक्कर होने वाली है। सो लेट्स सी होता है क्या।
Mumbai Grizzlies are number 2 in the points table, number 3 Dubai Vipers. This is the battle to go top of the table.
Mumbai have won the toss and chose to bowl. Pretty much an easy decision for them.
Absolutely. With the kind of bowling performance that Mumbai has been putting in, no surprises at all. Dubai, you are warned.
Has proven to be an invaluable bowler, and so has Abhishek. But right off the bat, looks like we're going to be starting things off with a boundary, as that's a 4. But with that comes the second ball. And again, a similar toss coming through. And this time the batsman is baited. But what kind of swing, what kind of spin, and well, looks like the Vipers have managed to hit it right past the inside fielders.
Wicketkeeper.
It's indeed quite interesting, and well, it's almost like you're
Depends when Manish is on strike. He's more of a balanced guy, so he will try to lock the ball behind him as much as possible. It will still go sailing.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting scoop. Even 2 runs each will suffice, but they will attempt the boundary and they will find it. Distant batting coming out here from the Dubai Vipers. Their bowling is the one that really stands out, but again they find boundary here. Even if he does, he always finds wickets to make up for it. But he might not have seen this coming, as
Devinder, on the other hand, has struggled to maintain consistency outside of the power play overs.
Oh, wow. And well, that's going to be the start the Grizzlies are looking for.
Against a bowler like Vijay.
Oh, wow. Okay. And that, I believe, is going to be another boundary here, Chris. But hey, Vijay can still rectify this. All they need is a
Don't think
wicket,
so.
but that ball has been smashed across the boundary, and that's going to be a 6. Oh, yeah. And oh, that is high up in the air, but it's over the infielder's head.
God.
And that's going to be the third 6 for the over. Almost like it's his arch nemesis.
My God.
Oh, yeah, that looked a little bit risky. Need to deliver here. He's already scored 36 for the Grizzlies. Will attempt
Not
another
again.
boundary, and he finds it. Well, you need 24 right now if you're the Grizzlies. The catch would certainly help. Beretta, where you know that if you try to be risky, it's going to get smashed just like this. And I think it's going to find the boundary, and oh my God.
Which is quite uncharacteristic of him.
Oh, that is an interesting shot, but it's going to find the boundary. This one's a nail biter. Oh, high up in the air, caught by the fielder.
Big have failed. He needs to connect this one. He needs to go for a full toss all the way across, and it has gone by the fielders. It's going for a boundary. Mumbai Grizzlies win by the tiniest of margins.
Best finish of the tournament so far. 3 needed of 1 ball. And then Sargent comes and smacks 4. We had talked about the fact that Sargent is such an important cog in the wheel for Mumbai's batting. But what a great start from PK, the number 1 player in real cricket. And he showed his mettle today.
And there he is, your man of the match, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, 33 runs, 367 of a strike rate. And then look at that for the 4s and 6s, 3 each. Well, he has to be the pick, isn't it? Chennai Wolves are taking on Kolkata there. Remember, Kolkata come back after a victory of 3 wickets victory by 3 wickets against the Sydney Panthers. Kolkata side winning the toss and choosing to bowl, pretty much a repeat of what they did eventually. And I'm pretty sure what they're planning is, let's not take any risk. What we need right now is the 2 points on board.
Not much has been found since. Oh, it's going to be a catch, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You don't want to contribute to his list.
Oh, is that another one? Well, looks like Grips the Prophet spoke. Here. Let's see if Mirdachi can continue. Oh, he can. That is clean bowled. I have beaten your own record of the lowest number of runs scored, and well, that's certainly gonna help prevent that with a no point in being all sad and gloomy. And well, that's a high note to end on. It's deadly. They're both eager, they're both keen. All leaving a gap, and it's a gap that I can exploit as a batsman. He's been doing just that. The Hawks have been a very consistent team.
Oh, yeah, that goes well. So,
Oh, but that is going to leave a mark too. To the side of the Chennai Wolves. Oh, that shot. Beautifully timed. Impeccably. Did take a wicket, but has also given up 2 boundaries, and I believe he might continue to do so. No, he will not. More wicket to do him better in this match. And question is, can he? Well, that's certainly not the way to go. Certainly not. And well, that is high up in the air. Caught by the fielder.
not something that they can afford. The ball goes for a cover drive. The run is secured. And Kolkata Hawks will soar high.
Way above the Wolves. And that's going to be the game as the Kolkata Hawks win both their matches today.
The London Rhinos are taking on the Delhi Sharks. I'll tell you what, London come back after 3 losses.
जितने भी अभी तक हमने मैचेस देखे हैं सिर्फ एक ही बार हुआ है, वो भी day 2 पे हुआ था कि a team won the toss and thought, you know what, let's bat first. So obviously all the teams in the tournament are thinking कि bowling first is absolutely an advantage.
बनाने लगते हैं तो वो आराम से मारते हैं, काफी लंबे टाइम तक रुकते हैं और बहुत ही opportunistic shots मारते हैं.
To increase the momentum here. Come out of this one swinging, and that's a good loft. I don't think I've seen that one in the leg spinner. यहाँ पे London Rhinos के लिए, लेकिन वापस से बहुत ही शानदार बल्लेबाजी नहीं. Those third man in point positions, especially if the scoop is powerful. But again, a beautiful shot coming through.
20% of his team's runs. नीप को आउट करना बहुत ही ज्यादा आवश्यक हो गया है यहाँ पे, नहीं तो वो ऐसे बाउंड्रीज मारते ही जाएंगे. A possibility to turn into a boundary.
Oh, that could be a catch, and yes, it is. Potentially 65 runs if they manage to do just that, and that's an interesting shot. And at this run rate, the Delhi Sharks can look to beat their own record of the highest number of runs scored, and they are moving towards that. Sympathy for that, but the Delhi Sharks continue to smash balls right across the boundary.
But the previous game in which Delhi was victorious, they were so good. Unfortunately, this delivery is very good as well.
I think उन्हें भी पता है कि यहाँ पे उन्हें और रन बनाने की जरूरत है, लेकिन उसी के साथ touch 70, so
with the sample size of 1.
With the sample size of 1, but that flies right over the fielder's head, and the London Rhinos hand. It's a different story, but it's not. And oh no, again lobbed right over the fielder's head. This one will find the boundary. Kharyal's not so much, man. They just they try to look intimidating, but really they're not. Oh, but the Sharks have done it. One of the most prolific batsmen here in the entire game, and that's the reason why he can hit shots like those. Single ball, you have to score at least 3 runs on average, and that's a step in the right direction. Certainly in 36 runs needed over 14, but the Rhinos come charging through here in these overs. For Neep has done quite well, but another sweeping shot straight into the arms of the fielders.
Is दिया.
Bilkul. Oh, and एक और शानदार shot.
Wow! Chase in the GEPL history.
Oh, that is a beautiful shot, and it's out of the boundary. I have to say the batsmen certainly have learned a thing or two since the past few days, and there it is, and not definitely not for Tejas the brute. Delivering time and time again, and they have done it. The London Rhinos will chase the most impossible of targets, and you can see they're all hugging Tejas, because Tejas, much like a real Rhino, has put the entire team on his back.
And now we have the London Rhinos who have opened their eyes completely with an incredible chase, making it the biggest chase of the GEPL. Chetan, I think we're up for surprises every single day out here. He certainly deserves that man of the match award right in front of you for that 35. I was speaking to this gentleman yesterday. I mean, he felt, because, you know, he was in a category where he felt, you know, okay, look, I mean, we are not doing so well, but our spirits are high. What really matters is, you know, how many of our chances we get, we're going to give 100%. And today is that day when they come out, you know, all guns blazing. New York Apes are ready to take on the Sydney Panthers. Remember, Sydney come back after that game which they had earlier on. But now again, it's a new test. New York Apes winning the toss and choosing to bowl, which has become a common template now in the GEPL so far, because making them a safe contender. New York Apes really won those points, and we'll have to wait and watch if Sydney Panthers can allow them to do that.
It's going to be a dot ball. Each dot ball is costly in the first few overs. That is high up in the air.
No
Got by the fielder. The New York Apes stop things off the wing. Of what's to come if they keep lofting these balls. But hey, that one's a runner.
They really love going for those cover shots and the mid-wicket shots.
And if it's not... And Jetu. Oh, that is going to be a catch. Beautiful.
Beautiful performance.
Oh, and that's another high toss. Sydney Panthers really love playing things close.
All the signs of a not-so-healthy batting start, but maybe things can take a turn.
Pin for the wickets.
There's always a catch, isn't it?
There's always a catch.
And towards third man once again, where he knows there's an extra fielder. And this time the cover drive finds its mark.
Batsman. Oh, that is a clean ball.
Little, too little.
Oh, okay, but that certainly is a massive shot. I mean, this has been an otherwise very impressive over from him. But again, beautiful shots.
Lift that ball into oblivion, send it flying.
Oh,
Another one.
wow. Another one that's going to get caught. Pradyumna will be taken out, but...
Maybe the third time could be the charm.
Oh, that is higher, that is stronger.
Those don't even have arms.
Yeah, they can certainly bowl. Oh, wow. Okay, are we starting things off with a 6? Yes, we are. But again, you have to give credit over here to JD, who's done a lot of work. And well, 13 run in the first over. That ball is high. And over the fine leg boundary as it goes for the 6.
We've seen Saurabh versus Saurabh.
Yep.
JP versus JD.
Oh, wow. Beautiful shot selection this time around. Yep. I believe except for the Kolkata Hawks and the London Rhinos today.
Definitely a green flag for the New York Apes. Oh, that's what happens when you give them a full toss. They send it back in.
Yeah, well, the stumps have been left open, but they've been left open for a reason. That ball has crossed the boundary. Ball, so destroying the ball. That'd be weird, but
way too high.
Another 6 coming through the New York Apes. Hassan is going to try and redeem himself.
Nice.
No, is that going to get caught? Yes, it is. Heavy. Not sure. Let's see what his goal is. Oh, no, what? What? No way on earth that should have happened. What the hell was the inside fielder doing there? He stood around and let the ball whiz right past him.
That's a premature ending.
Yeah, and the New York Apes, I mean, what on earth did I just witness?
You just witnessed a stylish way to finish this game, my friend.
Chennai Wolves are taking the Dubai Vipers head on against each other. Remember, the Chennai Wolves would be wanting that point desperately because they're languishing at the bottom right of the table.
Everybody is really desperate to win the toss here. They want to win the toss. They want to bowl first. Could be a blessing for Chennai. Bat first. Their bowling hasn't been firing. Bat first. Put a good total on the board. And then hope that Dubai fail to chase it down.
Think about this. Overall score has been a little bit that lesser. Going for a good ball. That's gone big. I think it should pass. And yes, finding their first crucial boundary here, Chennai.
And certainly a good opener here for the side of the Chennai Wolves. They're very, very happy to let Anurag be on the batting line. But is that going to be caught? Yes, it is. There it is. This is what I was talking about, Lucifer. The Dubai Vipers are very dangerous bowlers.
Another one to the back point. This time finds the gap right across the boundary.
Slightly on the lower side, but nonetheless not all that bad. It looks like it might go from bad to
Can be
worse.
close.
There it is. It is given. Small sample size, but is it a fair number of boundaries? Speaking of which, oh my God! Right on the edge of the boundary. Guess we'll never know. Oh, okay, that looks good. And it's going to be across the boundary. That was still a really good over here for the side of the Vipers. Just as I say that, though, is that going to be caught? Oh. Yes, it is.
Score a lot more runs. Mukesh this time close to a shot in good length.
Is that going to be a catch?
It's close, it is again, and that's gone. And look for the right opportunity. Again, look at this. Pushing right into the gap. This time it's found the pace right on the boundary. That's going to be a 4.
Pace. Just making sure that the Chennai Wolves get nothing at all, but
Oh,
will they
no.
find something? Yes, they will again. Close to 7. Sorry, a run rate of close to 7, and going to be in the
ball.
clear. But of course, the Dubai Vipers aren't satisfied with that. Of course, they want to go for these boundaries instead. Man, it's rough. I really don't envy the position Anurag is in.
Yorker length coming through, and that gives them an opportunity.
That's a boundary. The Vipers, they will take game 1 against the Chennai Wolves. The Chennai Wolves will not find redemption today.
Chennai there. Well, we don't know what is it. The bowling, it is the batting, everything. I mean, nothing seems to be working for them, Chetan.
Absolutely, Roshan. A 5th consecutive loss in 6 matches. मतलब competition के पहले दिन में, पहले match में उन्होंने जीत दर्ज की थी. Mukesh getting the man of the match award. 19 runs, 190. He's also picked up 2 wickets today. All-round performance. और दुबई की जो performance है इस tournament में, that has been down to their main 2 all-rounders. Mukesh, who's the captain, and then there is Manish, who's been the most valuable player according to me.
Now we have the likes of Delhi Sharks taking on the Kolkata Hawks. Kolkata Hawks, remember, are on top of the table. Kolkata have won the toss and chosen to bowl, just like what they did last time round. What's in store for them? Because I'm pretty sure they're just going to go for the kill.
Yeah. Well, that might just go to the boundary, and it will. Oh! Quite aggressive on the batting front. They do like to smash the ball and go for those boundaries, but this is exactly what happens when you do that. Jayesh gets bowled out. Ball in. And again, just leaving the wicket wide open, but it allows the boundaries
Finally.
like this. Beautiful shot coming here from the Delhi Sharks.
He might be even looking for a wicket. There's going to be again a Yorker length ball, again being pushed off to the leg side, but this time there's a gap.
When you think of boundaries, think Swas.
Oh no, the fielder's ready. He doesn't miss it, and Sauda, we were just talking about it.
Total. Well, crossing 50 is going to be the dream. And Biswas says, all right. Unless Biswas runs for a 1, things are going to be different. But no, again, another 6.
Let's see, but Manmin starting with the first ball. Twins it off back. It can be a little bit close, and the fielder comes through for the catch, and he might edge off, or might not be a great connection. Thankfully, the fielder is not there towards the third man.
It's definitely been almost every single time his team needs it. That's going to be over the fielder's head. No way on earth you catch that one or stop it from crossing the boundary. Touchdown Ronaldo, as they have been since quite a while.
Oh, beats
wow.
the fielder at the 30 yards. It's off to the boundary. Get out. Let's see if he controls this. Again, steps forward.
Wow.
This time again beats the 30 yards. Running off to the boundaries, finds another 4.
And that's why the Hawks are considered one of the strongest
Again.
teams. Beautiful, beautiful ball coming through. Another.
Is going to be getting into the striker's end of things for the first time, but still finds it. Another 4 to start things off. It's going to be a good length. This time the connection's found. The fielder is going to be there. He should get it, and finally taking. Build has been broken. Sujit is going to be new. But Sachin looks like he doesn't want to say that he's new to the field.
Continues his winning ways.
Again! Should beat the fielder, it does.
Although this one does seem like the stumps were wide open.
Oh my God! Sharks looks like a little bit of a happy, joyous mood, but pushes it off to the straight. And there's the fielder.
I've been left flabbergasted.
Oh no!
Oh,
Another one!
This is a first. Wow. You can see the boys now shaking their heads. Oh, that's a good shot, but it's high up.
It's done!
That's it. The Delhi Sharks do the impossible after a very rough first inning.
क्या धमाकेदार मैचेस देखने मिले हैं हमें। सौरभ ने ऐसा खेल दिखाया कि सब दंग रह गए। सिर्फ 7 बॉल में 22 रन और 2 विकेट लेकर सिर्फ 10 रन दे दिए। एक अद्भुत ऑलराउंड परफॉर्मेंस का प्रदर्शन देखने मिला है हमें। दुबई वाइपर्स के मुकेश और मनीष की 63 रन की साझेदारी तो कमाल की थी। मुकेश ने सिर्फ 12 बॉल में 24 रन बनाए तो मनीष ने 16 बॉल में 38 रन बनाए। काफी धुआंधार पारी थी इन दोनों की। लंदन राइनोज ने 70 रन का टारगेट सिर्फ 4.4 ओवर्स में ही चेस कर लिया। तेजस का 11 बॉल में 35 रन का खेल देख के तो लगा था कि गेम किसी और लेवल पे ही है। अब जब लंदन राइनोज की बात हो ही रही है तो उनके कप्तान साहब सुखप्रीत सिंह हमें कुछ बताना चाहते हैं, तो चलिए देखते हैं।
मेरा नाम सुखप्रीत सिंह है, मैं लुधियाना पंजाब का रहने वाला हूँ। वर्किंग मैं एक हॉस्पिटल में एज अ प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में एज अ IT हेड काम करता हूँ। और अगर रियल क्रिकेट की जर्नी की बात की जाए तो मैं 2018 से 19 से खेल रहा हूँ। तो इसको स्टार्ट करने का ये रीज़न था कि मैं पहले अब कॉलेज के लिए खेलता था, स्कूल के लिए खेला हूँ क्रिकेट। तो जब जॉब स्टार्ट होगी तो वो मेरी क्रिकेट छूट गई मेरे से, तो जॉब की वजह से वो टाइम नहीं मिलता था खेलने का। तो एक दिन इसकी ऐड देखी गेम की, तो इसमें रियल वाले एक्शन थे, तो वो फीलिंग आई इस गेम को देख के कि रियलिस्टिक गेम लग रही है। तो इसको इंस्टॉल किया, इसको खेलना स्टार्ट किया, तो और अपने इसमें दोस्त बने, उनके साथ मल्टीप्लेयर खेलना स्टार्ट किया, तो ऐसे फीलिंग आने लगी जैसे हम खुद ग्राउंड पे जाके खेल रहे हैं। तो इस गेम में मेरे एक भाइयों जैसे दोस्त बने, सुरजीत सिंह, दविंदर सिंह, वो तो मेरे घर के भी बिल्कुल पास रहता है, डेली मिलना जुलना है उससे। तो साजनप्रीत सिंह, मुकेश मोस्टली टूर्नामेंट्स में मेरा पार्टनर, एज ए पार्टनर खेला है। लोकल टूर्नामेंट्स हमने काफ़ी जीते हैं, मैंने और मुकेश ने। और ऑफिशियल की बात की जाए तो आरसीसी का जो फर्स्ट ऑफिशियल टूर्नामेंट हुआ था उसमें मैं रनर अप रहा था, तो उसमें 5 लाख के अराउंड अमाउंट जीता था। जैसे फाइनेंशियल भी मेरी बहुत हेल्प हुई उससे, मैंने अपनी स्टडी भी कंप्लीट की इस गेम की वजह से। अभी जीपीएल में जो भी मेरे फ्रेंड्स हैं, सुरजीत, मुकेश, साजन और दविंदर, ये सभी हम अलग अलग टीम्स में हैं। तो एज ए टीम पहले खेले हुए हैं सब हम, अभी एज ए ओपोनेंट भी खेल रहे हैं, तो अच्छा लग रहा है। एक अलग सब माहौल है और सब टीम अच्छा भी कर रही है और इतना बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है। अगर बात की जाए मेरी टीम लंदन राइनोस की, तो इस टीम में जब ड्राफ्ट हुआ था तो इस टीम में मैं सिलेक्ट हुआ, तो मैं किसी को जानता नहीं था। एक परवीन आहिर करके है, उसके साथ खेला हूँ, बाकी चारों को इतना मैं जानता नहीं था पहले। तो और जैसे ही हमारे ये जर्नी स्टार्ट होने लगी, तो एक दिन पहले जो हमारा मेन प्लेयर था, सेकंड टायर का प्लेयर, उसका मैसेज आया कि उसको कोई जॉब की वजह से इशू है, वो ये नहीं आ रहा टूर्नामेंट में। तो हमें एंड मोमेंट पे रिप्लेसमेंट लेनी पड़ी एक प्लेयर की। तो उस वजह से हमारे स्टार्टिंग के मैचेस भी कुछ थोड़े अच्छे नहीं गए, क्योंकि थोड़ा हमें एक दूसरे में घुलने मिलने में और एक स्ट्रेटजी बनाने में टाइम लगा थोड़ा। तो 2-3 मैच हमारे पहले वो ख़राब गए, लेकिन उसके बाद हमारा एक मोमेंटम बना और हमने अच्छा किया। और अभी 13 मैच के बाद हम अभी टेबल के टॉप पर हैं। और अंत में थैंक यू करना चाहता हूँ अपने मैनेजर्स का। जब हम बॉटम पे थे, वहाँ से लेकर टॉप तक की जर्नी में उन्होंने हमारा बहुत साथ दिया, हमें बहुत मोटिवेट किया। और एंड में एंटायर टीम जीपीएल का थैंक यू करना चाहता हूँ, जिन्होंने हमें क्रिकेट के प्लेयर्स को, ई स्पोर्ट्स के प्लेयर को इतना बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म दिया। थैंक यू।
क्या बात है सुखप्रीत पाजी। हम आशा करते हैं कि आप और आपकी टीम ऐसे ही परफॉर्म करते रहे और प्लेऑफ्स में अपनी जगह बना ले। आगे बढ़ते हुए विश्वास ने धमाकेदार 13 बॉल में 35 रन बनाए और नीप ने एक ही ओवर में 3 विकेट उड़ा दिए बिना एक भी रन दिए। इन्हें कहते हैं भैया गेम चेंजर्स। दिल्ली शार्क्स ने मैच के साथ तो दिल भी जीत लिया। देखिए, बात जब जीपीएल की होगी तो ऐसे ही धमाकेदार और तीव्र मैचेस आपको देखने मिलेंगे। ऐसा लगता है सब टीम्स टॉप गियर में चल रही है, पर आप पार्किंग गियर लगा दीजिए और कहीं मत जाइए। वील बी राइट बैक इन अ बिट।
Global E-Cricket Premier League took the world of esports by storm. GEPL is based on the world's biggest e-cricket game, Real Cricket. GEPL Season 1 set the bar. Loved by gamers. With GEPL Season 2, gear up for a never-before esports revolution.
वेलकम बैक। आप सब देख रहे हैं जीपीएल सीजन 1 अनप्लग्ड। आप सबको याद होगा पिछले हफ्ते के एक्साइटिंग मोमेंट्स। अब वक्त आ गया है कुछ और भी जॉ ड्रॉपिंग परफॉर्मेंसेस का, तो देर किस बात की, चलिए सीधा चलते हैं एक्शन की ओर।
Sydney Panthers are taking on Mumbai Grizzlies. Of course, don't remember Mumbai come back after 4 back-to-back victories. The Panthers have won the toss and have, of course, chosen to bowl.
Interesting call because Mumbai have won their last few games chasing. अब उनके सामने चैलेंज है पहले बैटिंग करने का।
He often does miracles. He's the kind of guy that will smash you all the way through for a boundary if you give him a full toss.
Mumbai Grizzlies already with 6 runs off 2 balls.
Oh, no way! What on earth is that catch? By opponents like New York Apes, but I'm not sure if Sydney Panthers have the same capability.
High up in the air, got by the Panthers. Side of the Panthers. The needle, threaded, and a 4 found.
This is the time you pick up the pace. Smash the ball into pieces, but the stumps have been blown apart. He need to explore the frontal. We need to take some risky shots. And this one's going in the air. Unfortunately, still not powerful enough.
Yeah, that's a run out. They will at least get the one, but the second one will not be granted. Time and again placing the burden on him might not be extremely fair. And well, this is why they rely on Pradyumna, because he can deliver. And things come down to the wire. You don't really want to be trying to predict. Oh, wow. Well blocked by the fielder, preventing that 6 from coming through, and the Panthers will run for a 3. He does because they ain't us. But that's going to be a boundary. Those are just, even though they might not be hitting each ball, this is way beyond the boundary, straight into the stand. Smart player does play the field rather well, but this time around, I think he might have left too much of a gap. Yes, he has.
Quite well placed by Devinder. Short ball this time, up in the air, heading towards the fielder, but it doesn't actually result in a catch. Nice swing, but the connection still strong. No!
No way on earth.
Plenty of pressure on this young man.
Wow, that's a beautiful shot. I do not believe the fielder can get to that one.
Grizzlies currently at the top of the table, contested only by Kolkata Hawks. The ball.
Grizzlies even running the extra run just for the heck of it. And the Sydney Panthers are very happy. High fives all around. They know they've taken down the Grizzlies.
London Rhinos, after that incredible chase yesterday, are now up against New York Apes. The story from the center is the New York Apes have won the toss and chose to bowl. An absolute no-brainer because they're wanting to do what everybody has done and actually got results.
Razeen always starts strong. He is one of the best bowlers of the New York Apes. लेकिन अभी तो उन्हें मार पड़ रही है. एक और चौका.
But going in for the fourth delivery. Shot in good, but it's going to be a lofted shot. It should pass through the fielder. There's nobody over there towards the third man.
Behind him, and yet he doesn't care. Another one. This one flies across just shy of just one single over. 20 of those runs coming from Sukhpreet and one because of an extra.
And imagine they still had Tejas.
Yeah, the Apes definitely have to be mauling about this one.
Oh, no.
They are just getting more and more reasons to continue mauling. Imagine.
Another one. And it beats the fielder directly to a 6. Over. What a great power play so far, and again strikes it, but this time there's a player mid-wicket and he gets it.
Where they only score a humble amount of 2 runs or a single.
Oh no! Shivam! Of us just thinking, oh, this just double going around, he mistimes his shot.
Hold on! That was a no ball. So that wicket doesn't count. This is the second time it's happening for New York Apes, man. Imagine getting the wicket, almost rather, and then conceding it because of a no ball.
Oh, this time a nice shot along off.
Throughout the tournament, I think there's only been like one straight drive, but this one goes straight to the stumps. Sukhpreet finally out. First over.
Yeah, 20. So it's going to be a tough one, but finally I think he's found the gap, send it right down, and it is going to be a beautiful cover 4 coming through.
Yeah.
It's trouble.
Yeah, every single run counts. And this time they want multiple. Up to the stands, posting these high numbers.
A short delivery again, this time push, but the fielder going to be there, gets the wicket.
Achieved already. Why wouldn't you take the risk? Why wouldn't you try to go for not just a high score, but a record high score?
Damage you would do in the power play makes your life easier. Again going in for the third man, this time has found the gap, will go for a boundary. And only 10 runs. This time finds a big one, JD. He was looking for the shot. He sends it off to the stands. That's going to be a big 6 to end the first power play over. But here's a change in things.
Wow.
What? Immediate. Had a lot more going in for them, losing him. And then look at this. A call. Umpire, he says yes, and that's over the wicket. Are kind of not want to give. He's just looking very crucial, but this time finally finds a way through Apes.
Nothing short of a miracle.
Wow, nice try. Sees the gap, sends it off, and it is going to be a 4 boundary. They need a short delivery coming through. He'll be sent off, but the fielder ready.
Center of the bat.
Finally finds it. It should go to the boundary. Send it out right above the third man.
Need of a goddamn fighter jet if they want to keep up.
And again, pushing it towards the third man. We'll get another 4. Finally, the first delivery of the last over, sending it off to the fine leg, but the fielder is going to be there right in his hands.
Winning by 22 whole runs. That's probably one of the biggest run differences we've had in the tournament so far.
Another plus 70 score, 77 in fact, equaling that of the Delhi Sharks. And I'll tell you what, what's the cherry on the cake is they have won that game convincingly with 22 runs. Chetan, what an incredible inning that from London.
So Preet, obviously, he's the man of the match, scoring those 26 runs for London. He had got the start, he'd got the platform, 289 strike rate. That's what really pushed them past the 70 score. And again, once you get 70, that's been beaten only once. And who did beat it? London Rhinos.
Chennai come after a loss against Dubai, a big loss, and it was in fact the Delhi side which beat the table toppers at the start of the day, Kolkata. Delhi have won the toss and chose to bowl again. No brainer. They want to put the team to bat. They want to come out, chase it, and chase it successfully.
Too hard sometimes for his own risk, sometimes works to his detriment. See, these are the kind of shots I'm talking about. All the way across.
Yes. Still the last delivery, this time connects. It looks like big. It's gone above the fielder's head on 30 yards. Thankfully, it has gone above. Innings.
Exactly right. Remember, Delhi were the first team to cross the 70-run mark. But that doesn't mean they can do it again and again.
Single wicket has not been taken. Pacer coming through. They push it immediately to point, but the fielder is ready. He gets right in his hand and
got out in these kind of balls.
Oh, sheesh! Oh, for a second I was thinking Anurag, but
Crumbling down.
again, this time tries, it goes straight. Thankfully, no fielder, and it pushes to the boundary.
You can't afford to keep repeating this again and again. And this time he goes for a rather straight drive, and that will drive him home.
After that, at 11, as you can see, 10 and 11, that's all. Again, a straight coming through, this time pushing it right off. One bounce and across. Oh, it's not even done. Another third delivery coming through, close to short, but this time right towards the fielder, and he gets it.
The wicket is what matters more.
And look at this, it's a big shout coming through. Chances are there, he agrees, and that's a crucial wicket to end the over. Gone, and that was the first over.
Exactly.
Trouble, and what is this? No reaction from Vaibhav. I think he maybe pressed the button late, and he just goes out for free.
Then Masaya. But this time the ball goes soaring like a missile. No Masaya can save this team.
Much needed 6 here.
Apart from Neep, he's the only one who can do some magic, and maybe he's still got some magic in his arms.
Still the last ball left. A full length delivery, again being hit to a lofted shot. Fielder will just watch. The saving grace, can he be a short delivery to start things off? There is the fielder ready. He gets an easy catch. However, Jayesh on strike, a short delivery, steps ahead, tries to get fielder ready. He stops it, and Jayesh goes back to the dugout, and an all-out coming through. What a victory for Chennai Wolves. Look at the smiles on their faces, much needed. A lost streak is what they had, and this victory gives back hope for them.
Dubai Vipers take that advantage of being on top of the table. It boosts their morale out there. But Chennai, it's a clash of not just these two teams, but also a clash of high morale between these both teams. Chennai side winning the toss and choosing to bowl, an absolute no-brainer. Yesterday in that game which they had, it was Dubai who won the toss and eventually won the match. Chance for Chennai now.
By all means, do that.
And the first delivery coming in, close to full length, right on the pads. A big shout. Chennai has got the first wicket.
Ajay won't let him stay in the safe zone for too long. He's on the highway to the danger zone. Come on, अब तो power play भी खत्म हो गया है. अब तो आप गैप पकड़ के लगा सकते हो.
जा रहा है fielder के हाथों में सीधा. Haven't picked base. Finally, Vamshi on strike. He sends it off long. It goes through, finds the gap. Finally, a boundary.
भले ही वो जल्दी आउट होने की क्षमता रखते हैं. He loves to play for those high risk, high reward shots.
The last over's first delivery. It is going to be a good length coming through. Gumaya, fielder आएंगे, and he's ready. No catch is being missed. Today it's Manish. Let's see, he's on strike. Goes for a big one. Zarur mein air mein hai, and it will surpass the fielder. A big, much needed 6 boundary. Let's see what Harbhajan can make magic of. Fine leg ke taraf, fielder ke haathon mein after a bounce, so still a double in play. Run out ka chances, and it is done. Aakhri delivery pe bhi ek run out. What a game coming in from Chennai Wolves. अभी के लिए ये है. पहली delivery में 2 run, looks like another, but this time surpasses the fielder at square leg and will rush to the boundary. एक चौका लगाते हुए Manoj, and you can see Surjit.
Or pacers rather than spinners, so he will be coming out later. But for now, this might just be another boundary.
Plan B. अंत में भी उन्होंने बोला करके comeback दिखाएंगे. Even Chetan mentioned about it, and that's what they're doing. Again beating, this time at the square leg.
Towards cover.
Yep.
So you can only go for the square shots, या फिर sweeps.
But this time, इस बार जिसे आपने स्क्वायर लेग बोला, डीप बैक स्क्वायर लेग पे beating the fielder, he could not even react. He's still on, has 3 more deliveries, going for a good length and it beats. Nice one. This is across the boundary. Seems to be a short pitching coming through, shot to good. It's a lofted shot, again beating the fielder.
Just to the ball's elevation on the fly. That's why the best that you can do is adjust the position of your batsman ताकि वो appropriate length पे hit करे.
Is the pacer will try to put up a trap. It's on in the air. Fielder भाग के आ रहे हैं. We spoke about it and there's the wicket.
Yeah.
14 to even, 15 to win. And look at that again. This time it's going to be a long one.
You get that elevation and strike it across the boundary.
Short delivery again. But इस बार fielder
Watch
jump
out!
and catch. Right now starting off. Meaning अभी तक उनका जो हाथ है जमा नहीं है. Meaning they can make mistakes and the mistake is done. Anurag comes, plays his first ball and that's a duck. The match, but there are 3 deliveries still. एक बेहतरीन shot, थोड़ा back point की तरफ खेलेंगे and an easy double to close the game. Chennai Wolves make do and keep their victory after yesterday in day 5 to end and today 6 start.
Amazing start by the Chennai Wolves. A desperately needed game by them.
Back-to-back wins for Chennai and they are flying high once again. ये हमने पहले दिन देखा था कि चेन्नई की बैटिंग और बॉलिंग जो है वो रंग ला रही थी and we have had to wait a long time. They lost 5 consecutive games but now on a 2-match winning spree.
And this is the man, of course, who changed the fortune for Chennai today. Then Manoj there with 35 runs, crucial innings, yeah.
Yeah, and he was our player to watch out as well and he's done absolutely what we thought he would do.
New York Apes, of course, taking on the likes of Kolkata Hawks, who have been, in fact, the table toppers, who actually come back being the table toppers, courtesy that loss of Dubai.
Everybody is desperate to win the toss. The call at the toss gives them probably a better chance of winning it. I don't know, 50-50 there. But yeah, you win the toss, you bowl first, easy peasy.
The hype. Exactly. They started strong, but then they just kind of fell flat. थोड़े ठंडे पड़ गए. At least in this game, they start strong.
Really high target and then defending it. One of the few teams that has done that successfully and are going to be looking to continue to do so.
Things looking incredibly good, but Sajid, he started off with high momentum, but this might just be the end of it. He survives only 3 balls.
Let's see if the off spinner can continue to demolish wickets here, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. The goal for the Hawks are back in half. The Hawks starting things off strong. A similar shot this time again and a bunch of boundaries in the first one. You can keep that going here in the second power play over. You're going to be poised for a very good game, but no such luck.
Strategy.
बिल्कुल और कृणाल I mean उनके ऊपर बहुत सारा pressure है and I think वो pressure
Yeah.
mount होएगा और उसी के साथ कृणाल की भी विकेट ले ली जाएंगी यहाँ पे Hawks.
Yeah.
They are not
They definitely have to smash it across.
Wow.
Great cover drive. Using the length of the ball perfectly.
Oh, that's going to be a 6. I'm not in the crease. Oh my God, that's a beautiful shot. Lobbed high for a 6. Straight towards the fine leg area. Crazy overs here so far in the GEPL. Oh, this shot, it looks a little dicey, but it's over the boundary.
All the students here.
And well, I think we are learning that you don't really want to be bowling a full toss on those
Oh my God.
bends. And oh man, this is such good batting coming through here from the 8.
He normally sends it to its point whenever he goes for a shot like this,
Is-
but this
alright,
one
that
is a little
should
too
be
far
a
back.
gap. Yes, it is. Oh, and well, that's one way to end the game as the Apes will be able to chase down the target. The Hawks caught off guard here by the bowling in the first innings, and the Apes capitalized beautifully.
The London Rhinos, after an incredible last 2 games, are coming back for the next one. You remember, they are taking on the likes of the Mumbai Grizzlies. London have won the toss and chose to bowl. Last time round, they lost the toss but won the match. This time, they have an advantage knowing the fact that toss is so beneficial.
You have to move on. Whatever happens, happens. It looks like the Mumbai Grizzlies.
Right. They've not changed it. No running between the wickets. Another short delivery. Pushed off towards the third man player already. He gets it. And that is the wicket that we just spoke about.
Yeah.
Lens cut. And looking forward to evolve. But right now a great shot in between. But seems like the fielder from the 30 yards runs. and picks up a crucial wicket. Fine leg. And those opportunities are right now down. And this opportunity as well, just peaking, going on the forefront.
That's where the mind games come in.
Oh, nice lofted shot coming through. It should find its way to the boundary. One bounce and across.
It's going to be a godsend for them because, well,
Say the fielder.
60. It's going to be very difficult.
Oh no, he's made the mistake. Fielding setup seen. A short delivery, a fast one. Use that pace with the fielder.
Sukhpreet is the radical batsman.
A full Yorker length makes use of the capability that it has. Stop, one of the highest so far. And he's looking for a lot more again in the same fine leg area. Finds another 4 एक और बेहतरीन चौका. भी शेष रहने वाली है. Can he find something? It's a slower, good delivery coming through. Hits it with the fielder running right beneath. Goes for a jump and gets the wicket. That stage is out. 150, but not anymore. Most of them were short. Again going for that, but a nice scoop. There's nothing that a fielder could have done about that. Setup has changed. As you can see, more of those fielders coming in the 30 yards. And he decides the back is open. Let's push it there. But because of how the fielding placement is all faced towards the bottom, it's finding these gaps, breaching through. And this Chauka will find the victory for London Rhinos. Sukhpreet, he's taken both players down. The winner, his friend, as well as his relation on
London with a hat-trick of victories against the Mumbai Grizzlies, against the big Mumbai Grizzlies. Chetan, what a way of coming back into form.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were 2 points 2 days ago. Since then, they have won 3 games in a row. London Rhinos steadily climbing up the table. Obviously, Shivam, man of the match, 40 at a strike rate of 235, 2 wickets in 1 over. Completely dominated the match, made the entire game about himself. That's the kind of performances you want from your players.
वाह भाई, आखिरी ओवर तक भावनाओं का झूला झूलता रहा और सस्पेंस बना रहा. इन मैचेस ने तो सच में पॉइंट्स टेबल को हिला कर रख दिया है. अब आपको क्या लगता है, कौन सी टीम प्लेऑफ्स में जगह बनाएगी? इन सारे सवालों के जवाब हमें मिलेंगे बस एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद, क्योंकि हम देखेंगे पॉइंट्स टेबल का उतार चढ़ाव. स्टे ट्यून्ड.
Global E-Cricket Premier League took the world of esports by storm. GEPL is based on the world's biggest e-cricket game, Real Cricket. GEPL Season 1 set the bar. Loved by gamers. With GEPL Season 2, gear up for a never-before esports revolution.
वेलकम बैक दोस्तों, और अब बात करते हैं कुछ और धमाकेदार परफॉर्मेंसेस की. अजय का गेम चेंजिंग स्पेल देखने लायक था. सिर्फ 7 रन दिए और 2 महत्वपूर्ण विकेट्स लेकर गेम का रुख कुछ ऐसे बदल दिया कि सब लोग हैरान रह गए. क्या कमाल की बॉलिंग थी. फिर मैच 26 में मनोज ने एज एन ओपनिंग बैटर 35 रन सिर्फ 13 बॉल में बनाए और इस डटी हुई पारी ने उन्हें जीत दिलाने में मदद की. ऐसे जबरदस्त प्रभाव रहा है उनका इस मैच में. तो दोस्तों, आज का सफर यही खत्म होता है. ये हमारे लीग का मध्यांतर है और आगे के एपिसोड्स में हम बाकी के 28 लीग मैचेस देखेंगे. वही हमें पता चलेगा कौन सी 4 टीमें प्लेऑफ्स के लिए क्वालिफाई करेंगी. चलिए जाने से पहले एक नजर डालते हैं पॉइंट्स टेबल पे. और भाई, अब तो सब टीम्स के बीच बस छोटा सा अंतर रह गया है. ये पूरा लीग अब अनप्रेडिक्टेबल बनता जा रहा है. देखिए क्या होता है. और देखिए ये हाल है 28 मैचेस के बाद. अगर आप याद करेंगे 14 मैचेस के बाद लंदन राइनोज जो बॉटम ऑफ द टेबल पे था, अब सीधे तख्ते पलट गया और आ गया है टेबल के टॉप में विद 8 पॉइंट. 7 मैचेस के बाद ये हाल है. दुबई वाइपर्स और कोलकाता हॉक्स के बीच संघर्ष जारी है और मुंबई ग्रिजलीज जो 14 मैचेस के बाद टॉप पे थी, अब आ गई है 4थे स्थान पर. अब ये लीग एक्साइटिंग बनता जा रहा है. देखते आगे होता है क्या. प्लेऑफ्स के लिए कौन क्वालिफाई करेगा, ये सस्पेंस अभी भी बाकी है, लेकिन हमें जल्दी इसका जवाब मिलने वाला है. आप यही बने रहिए GEPL सीजन 1 अनप्लग के साथ और आप ये रोमांचक सफर बिल्कुल मिस मत करिए. फॉलो GEPL ऑन द सोशल्स फॉर रेगुलर अपडेट्स, क्योंकि GEPL की सीजन 2 की लेटेस्ट अपडेट्स आपको वही तुरंत मिल जाएगी. साइन ऑफ करने से पहले एक स्पेशल शाउट आउट टू ऑल आवर अमेजिंग स्पॉन्सर्स, जिनके बिना ये सब मुमकिन ही नहीं होता. सबसे पहले JetSynthesys ग्रुप, जिनकी वजह से GEPL की शुरुआत हुई और सीजन 1 के टाइटल स्पॉन्सर भी थे. और हमारे धाकड़ स्पॉन्सर्स लेंसकार्ट, स्टाइलिश पल्सर NS 125, फिनोलेक्स पाइप्स, फ्लिपकार्ट, जेब्रॉनिक्स, ऑरिस, ध्रुव ग्लोबल स्कूल, डेल, गीगाबाइट, फ्लीट गार्ड फिल्ट्रम, LG Ultra Gear और ऑक्सीरिच। और हाँ, हमारे स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनर्स रील क्रिकेट, स्काई esports, ग्लोबल म्यूजिक जंक्शन, स्ट्रीमिंग पार्टनर जियो सिनेमा और हमारे ब्रॉडकास्ट पार्टनर स्पोर्ट्स 18, आप सबका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया। अब आज के लिए अलविदा कहने का समय आ गया है दोस्तों। मैं रोशन शेट्टी आपसे इजाजत लेना चाहता हूँ। मिलेंगे अगले हफ्ते विद मोर हाई ऑक्टेन एक्शन, सेम टाइम सेम प्लेस। टिल देन कीप प्लेइंग रील क्रिकेट 24। गुड नाइट।